you know, for like, the first 14 years of my life.
Yeah.
17. You know, like I just
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, look, it was, I remember it was an illuminating conversation I had with my dad when I remember that dude remember Kilmar Abrego, that guy got deported. Yeah, fuck. The guy from Maryland. I remember trying to talk to him about that, and like his main argument was like, son, that's nowhere near you. Why do you care about that? It's not near me now. What do you mean? So, yeah, it's just very privileged. It really just what it comes down to. You don't realize how quick the shit could flip.
I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long. To throw now. Here's Love. And he's unable to haul it in. So it falls incomplete over the middle third of the field.
Cuba's left trouble.
Brings up 4th.
Yeah. Well, like, Cuba is also.
He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here.
Let me be more specific. Say Cuban Americans.
That time on the punt. And the Bills will take over the football with a first.
Feel free to fact check me.
So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And trotting out there, no introduction needed for this guy around the league. Now in his 7th season as a QB.
His game last week reminded me of the old song, Accentuate the Positive. That's about all he did, right? Yeah. 3 touchdown passes, over 300 yards in the air. Receivers happy.
And they got the win.
Got the win. If you're a running back who likes to catch passes, they're happy as well. Big-time game.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks.
19 Tiger. Here we go.
They'll run on first down. Shelby. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
They'll look to throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. Now a handoff up the middle. Shelby. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 10 yards, good enough for a Buffalo first down. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter.
Nice.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete.
Ah!
So
damn it.
He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. They got 29 yards that time.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they'll be set up for the 1st and goal.
Let's go.
On the ground, it's Harris. And he takes it in across the...
It's like the motherfucker doesn't understand English.
Love now.
Yeah!
Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
Give me this motherfucking pick. Give me the fucking... Oh! Baby, why can't I get the pick? Why can't I do it? Do you think I'm not good enough? You think that's it?
Pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Yeah. Good fucking job. Knock him the fuck out. Good job. They're going to fumble.
Nice pickup, but he also takes a pretty good lick at the end of that one. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1.
Give me that ball! You stupid. Good job.
Offensively lucky they're able to keep the football, but now 4th down, so they'll have to boot it away.
I do think, though, they're going to look at this as a positive. 1, they recovered the fumble, so they retain possession. But 2, being able to punt it changes field position for them. Imagine if that turnover takes place there. Now your defense has to go onto the field and try and hold.
There he goes, right side. And he takes it all away, but there is wandering on the field. The flag is down, and I think this one's coming back.
I agree.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
This is one of the dangers of going for the punt block.
And you know before you even call going for the block, it's a risk-reward play. So many factors come into it. They went after it, and you know punters, what they do? They leave their leg up in the air an extra count or two, hoping someone comes into contact.
Here's Love. Looking left side, he's got it complete. Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Sampson. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter.
At the 36-yard line.
In motion, the tight end. On play action. Love to throw.
Come here! God.
And it's off the mark, incomplete.
That's a sack, man. Needed the sack.
He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big 3rd down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
Love. That's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Powering his way forward. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7.
38. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Let's go. Set cut.
Love looking to throw it. And he's going to get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it as he gets right down on that one. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
At the 7-yard line.
Second quarter from Miami. It's the Dolphins with the football. As they come up now, 2nd and goal.
45.
Love going to give it up on the touch pass. A great read by the secondary. They come up to stop that touch pass before it can even get back to the line. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Now Love. Checks this down to Sampson. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. They do get 7 out of that, but not enough to prevent a 4th down. And his kick is indeed good. So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
And they finally get to him out near midfield, but he's all the way across the 45 to the 46. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
On 1st down, Shelby.
Oh.
His defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down.
I need to stop being a bitch, man. Why did I not just try to run from this?
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
Motherfucker's Mustang.
Panther Street. Panthers.
They'll keep it on the ground. Shelby. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll in fact tackle him behind the line. This drive starts.
Well, you're not going to do stitches, huh?
And now 1 back. A pair of 1st downs, and here a loss of yardage. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. This will be caught inside the 10. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line.
Okay, ready?
First and goal at the 10-yard line.
Go!
And he will maneuver his way down about the 7. Give him 3 on the keeper there, and it is second down.
Ready?
A gain of 3 brings up second and goal.
Ready? Crack all 80. 65 catch. Ready?
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown. A great effort there. With his 28th touchdown, drawing level with Sean Alexander for the second most in a single year. And the Bills are able to widen their advantage.
What's up, buddy? Romeo carries himself like a fucking pit bull, man. Oh my god. It's so funny. A pit bull, but also one that'll fucking jump up on top of the fridge and then up over the cabinet. So just like a fucking different species.
Love, they go play action now. To the right side, it's Whittington. And he's going to get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Russell.
He gets right
Russell.
down on that one.
As a defense,
Yeah, well look, it's where am I enemy, yeah.
Eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Throwing. Love. He'll swing this out to Sampson.
I need to fuck him up. Come on.
But then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
Russell, come on, dude. Hey, you got a whole couch over here. Come on, over here.
With 2
Up.
minutes left.
Good boy. That's a good boy. Romeo, chill out.
Here now, 3rd and a yard.
Ready. Blue, 32.
Fuck.
Ready.
They'll try the left side. Sampson. And he is going to
Huh.
have the Dolphins first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 1.
And the Dolphins first down. First and 10.
Russell, Riley.
Looking out of the gun. Love. And he's got his man in stride, complete. Now a stoppage here as it looks like we've got a Dolphin shaken up on the play.
43
From
rounds.
the 47, it's 2nd and 5.
Switch.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. He's going to flip. And now the ball.
Yes!
Fumble near midfield. Now this is
Come on!
off to the races down the right side. And this is going to be brought back for a Bills touchdown.
That's what I'm talking about. That's the fucking play I'm talking about. Come on.
Maybe that's the perils of being a rookie running back in the NFL. I mean, look, it's not easy to hold on to the ball at any level with these talented guys. But in this league, you can learn a lesson early.
Without a doubt, and what a tough reminder for any running back, especially a rookie. The things you got away with in college probably won't work so well in the NFL.
Check right. Here we go.
Throwing to start the drive. Love. That's complete to Wicks. And he goes out right around the 39.
Check right.
Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1.
A gain of 9 brings up
Let's go.
2nd and 1.
Black 40.
Back to throw. Love. He'll get this into the hands of Sampson.
5-yard gain on the play.
Love from the gun. And that one's touchdown, incomplete. Good coverage there. Forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Yellow, line. Black, 95. Claw, 10.
They'll look to throw again. Man, and he hits him in stride. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's got a first down as a tackle made at the Bills' 34-yard line.
First down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Back to throw again. Nowhere to turn here. He's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Another try after the first down sack. Love. That's taken in left side by Woodington. And down right around the 32-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup.
Brings up 3rd and 8.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Now this is picked up by the Bills. And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line. A little careless with the football, and he also had a fumble loss last week, didn't he?
He certainly did, and when I'm watching him play, the one thing that comes to mind is always remember, traffic, turbulence, people around you, 2 hands. Get 2 hands on the ball. Grip it tight. I know it looks cool to have it in one hand, but put it away, tuck it away, because you've got to take care of the ball.
Now he's going to step up and run. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. 2nd and 1. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Edwards. Now a timeout signaled for him. They'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
A gain of 15. First down.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Now a handoff up the middle. Shelby. And showcasing those strong legs on that run. Getting through 1 tackle. Gosh, he winds up getting 8 there. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. He'll drop to throw. Touchdown, Bills! Dante Thornton in the final seconds of the first half. And the Bills continue to pull away here in this first half. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And they got to be pleased with this. He brings it all the way up to the 40-yard line. The Bills offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he enters his final weekend as the league leader in rushing yards by a quarterback. He has been a dynamic deep threat all season long. It'll be a pickup of 5 on the keeper. It's 2nd down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Here we go.
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. A great read by the secondary. They come up to stop that touch pass before it can even get back to the line. Here's 3rd and 9.
70,
Back to throw. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in for second half blowout material.
They'll set up a throw. And he's going to go down here. A sack. They push him back to the 34. The sack cost him only a yard. It's 2nd and 11.
Liking 18, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. On the up ball, pressure gets to him again. He couldn't get away. He'll wind up losing a dozen yards, a 12-yard loss, and it brings up 3rd. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And it's complete to the right side. It's Allen. 25, and he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. A great play there. His 6th touchdown of the season.
And the Bills just continue to roll. A familiar refrain, a turnover leads to a touchdown, and that lead grows even wider now here in this 3rd quarter.
Yeah, partner, I'd say there are a lot of grins breaking out on that sideline because, let's face it, they came in thinking they were in for a real fight in this game, but this one's been about as one-sided as we've seen in
Down.
He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
Well, they certainly got dented with that first down run, so now they've got to be back on their heels a little bit as a defense.
There they go. Sampson. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36.
This now a 3rd and 4.
Opposite.
Play action this time with Love. And it's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds. So a big call there that brings up 4th. First punt, and this is a good kick as well. 21 yards. Well done on the return.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Bills offense and their running back getting set to go once more. And you can see finding the end zone hasn't been much of a problem for him. He enters his final week of the season as the NFL's leader in rushing touchdowns.
Cowboy 80. Ready.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
Well, these two teams met earlier in the year in Buffalo with the Bills winning that ball game. So they're looking for the season sweep with a win here in Miami.
Now the first carry here for the running back. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. Look in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Bills first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
A gain of 19 yards.
Now a handoff running through the middle. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. A great effort there. His first touchdown on the year.
And the Bills will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd.
Quick, yellow.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. From the 31, here's a second down and 9.
Check right.
They'll keep it on the ground. Sampson trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more.
A 1-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 8.
Yellow, 43.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play, so we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close.
Ready?
We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Black 40.
Love. Oh, what a read on the outside as it's intercepted. He may go. And he is going to score. It's a pick six and a Bills touchdown. Well, this one was already ugly, and now it's just kind of becoming a feast on the defensive side of the football.
Yeah, partner, this is a unit that knows they've got this game in the bag with this huge lead, and it's going to drive their coaches crazy because they're telling them play it straight, do all the right things. But these guys are going to be freewheeling now. All of them are going to take chances, and that one pays off with an INT and a return for 6.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nut come up on 2nd and 12. Play fake. Here's Love. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
And the Dolphins
Right, 97. Check white.
They'll run on first down. Sampson. And he'll take it across midfield and into Buffalo territory.
He's across midfield to the 49.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Here's Love. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Now this is picked up by the Bills. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, you'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. And they have to be feeling pretty good. Comfortable fourth quarter lead as they take over following the fumble recovery. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
A gain of 16 yards. And the Bills first down.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. 43 yards rushing for him now on just his first 3 carries. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Oh, how about this on first and goal? And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds right at the 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Buffalo.
Smith red.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15. Now Love. We'll get this complete to Whittington. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
21 yards. That's good for a
Opposite. Green.
On first down, Sampson. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Love now. Now he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Love looking to throw it. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. And here's Ryan Wright now, as he's on to punt for Miami. This is taken at the 18. That'll go as a punt of 34 yards that time. And that will come the offense as they take over. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard. But they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives. And I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out to this one. But the way this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
Now a first carry here for their running back. He finds some way to turn this into positive yardage as he struggles forward for a pickup of about 2.
2 yards on the
Here's a 2nd and 8. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46.
Bills, first down. A gain of 9 yards. First down, Buffalo.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll take this for a short gain on what will prove to be the final play of this ball game. Well, fans usually love to see scoring, and there was no shortage of it today. What a dominant showing from an offense that was truly playing at an elite level in this game.